Hey guys, it's me, your host Super Sorrel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So today I wanted to have a quick 5-minute chat with you guys just about the Skibidi Toilet action figures. I know I've done a load of shorts on these, but I've not really sat down and talked about them properly. So I thought we'd have a whole little video looking at the articulation, looking how what they're like, and just my thoughts on them. So let's jump down to the desk cam and give you guys an up-close personal look at these awesome Skibidi Toilet action figures. Alright guys, so here we are on the desk. I'm looking at the new Skibidi Toilet Deluxe action figures. It does say on all of the packagings for these that this is Series 1. So I can only assume we might get a Series 2 later down the line. There are 4 in the collection, including TV Woman, Plungerman, Dark Speakerman, and Camerman. These are pretty much like Marvel Legends, really, and they remind me a lot of the Marvel Legends sort of Hasbro-inspired bodies and things. They look very similar, the suited bodies, and they're pretty cool. So let me just take a couple out of the way, and I'll show you guys. The only thing I don't like is the jackets on certain, like on this one, obviously looks very shiny. It does look like a leather jacket or something, rather than a suit. But it's still pretty cool. The figures themselves have got a ridiculous amount of articulation, really, for what they are, for the price point, because these are the same price point as what the Marvel Legends used to be. So these are $19.99 each, whereas Marvel Legends these days will probably run you about £24-25, similar to the Jada figures. So these are quite good for the money and for the costing value. So the head is on a ball joint, so you can make him look up, down, left and right, pivot, all that good stuff. There's plenty of articulation and movement in the head pieces. The arms as well, as you can see, move up to the side with a rotation there at the bicep. There's also double hinged elbows, and hands are on little hinges as well to move around, little bulb hinges. Now on this particular figure, he comes with just 2 like open palmy hands. He doesn't really have any accessories or anything like that. So you can't really grab anything or anything like that, but it's okay. Now, they do have the ab crunch as well, as you can see, which is pretty useful as well. You can crunch him forwards, backwards, and move him around at that as well. There's also still, even after that, there's a waist swivel as well, which is nice. On the legs lift out pretty far, as much as the coat piece will allow, as well as forwards, backwards. There's a top thigh cut there with double hinged knees. And as well, the feet are on rocker and pivots as well, with display peg holes, should you wish to use a display peg. I haven't needed to yet. As much as I've played with these figures, you can still hear it clicking and moving around. The articulation's pretty solid on these. He hasn't got very loose. He's got a little bit looser as time's gone on, but he's still pretty solid and stands pretty well. I've not had any issue standing any of these. Now, one thing that I want to play around with, especially on this video, I'm going to show you them all individually, but I'm going to see if there's any customizability in these to swap the heads around and things like that. Because the heads do come off. Then we've got Dark Speakerman. He's personally my favourite, but I am the soft spot of the series has to go to Plungerman. But I think what I want to do is I'd love to see if I could swap the 2 heads. That'd be interesting. But yeah, Dark Speakerman's pretty cool with his 2 knives as well. I love that. May I just say, a lot of people did comment saying, "Oh, the knives should be backwards." It's a knife. You can have them backwards, forwards, however you like. It's a knife as long as he's able to slice and dice. That's all that matters. Yes, a lot of people were commenting on my video saying, "It should be the other way." It's like, there you go. Happy? But yeah, again, the same articulation on this figure, as you can see. All the same movements and pieces, which is nice. But what I wanted to point out was the heads, like I say, do pop off. Let me just do this gently off camera, one sec. So there you go. It does. The neck pieces do remain. So it's these, the little head piece does stay. But that does mean, like I say, for a Marvel Legends or something, that's pretty cool. You could easily modify that to be a Marvel Legends figure, or Hasbro, swappable with other figures. It's a very compatible part. So I've been able to swap that one out. So let me see if I can take off Cameraman's head. And yes, I can. Again, that's popped off very easily. So then I should be able to just pop this one into here. Yeah. Okay, one sec. Let me just... I need to do it off camera. Push. There we go. So there you go. There's one. Oh, his legs went a little bit cattywampus. There we go. And then we'll be able to put Dark Speakerman's head onto the body of... Or we should be able to. Nope. Okay, I don't think that one's going to go on. Oh no, it did. It did eventually. I had to do them off camera. I couldn't do it on the camera. But there, you can swap and change all the parts around from all the figures. So that's pretty cool. It means there's some customizability in this little line, which is kind of cool. I like that a lot. It means we can mess around with them, play with them, and kind of do some custom figures as well. And like I say, these could be very easily customized to be, you know, Marvel Legends suited bodies, henchmen, and all that kind of stuff. As well, we got the female figure in the line. Now, the female figure in the line is exactly like the male counterparts. Let me just clear the desk. So she's just like the male counterparts. Again, the head's on a little ball joint, so you can pop that off if you wanted to. Again, if you popped this off... Oh god, that one's firmly on there. Might have to heat that up. If you were to pop that off, it would just be a television unit, which is quite cool. Again, she's got the same articulation as all the male figures. She's just got a slightly smaller body. The middle cut there on the bust is pretty cool. I like that. She's got a further waist swivel there as well. Yeah, pretty much all the same articulation points. Top thigh cut. Does she have a waist swivel under there? See, I don't think she has a waist swivel. I think that's... Oh no, she does. It's there. It's there. Ah. So she does have a waist swivel as well as the bust cut, so you can really move her around. That's pretty cool. And like I say, top thigh cut on there as well. Double hinge knees. There's no boot cut, but the feet are on rocker and pivot, display peg holes. So yeah, just like the male counterparts. Now she is looser than the male ones. I do find that she's like thinner. So I do find that she sort of like does rattle a bit more than the other figures. And again, they've all got like grab... They haven't got like a gun hand or a... They've all got these like open palm hands, which kind of upset me. Because like the only one that has a decent hand is Plungerman and Dark Speakerman to hold weapons. But either way, obviously these characters have started appearing in like Fortnite and stuff. So there's lots of places that a figure like this could appear in your collection. Whether that be with a bunch of characters that you have, you know, from Fortnite, whether or not you're just a fan of the Skibidi Toilet franchise in general. And there's multiple places for this collection. It's a lot of fun. But what are your thoughts, guys? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope that was insightful. I hope you enjoyed that video. Just thank you all very much for watching. As always, I'm your host, Super Sorrel. I'll see you in the next video. But until then, may the toys be with you. Bye!